man will lie and say that you're a 10 just so he can get into your pants. You will have 150,000 people on your podcast every day feeding you false compliments in a semi inappropriate fashion to prevent from being banned off of the platform for saying something derogatory. But those compliments are empty compliments because the overly attractive outfit they don't want to make inappropriate comments on, so they just claim that you're extra beautiful. What would I do with her if I had 10 minutes? What would I do with her if I had a night with her? If the engagement starts at night, you already know it's nothing appropriate. What do we do the morning after should be what you're thinking about. What are we going to do when that is no longer our interest? Because the older you get, the drive of men decreases. Even though menopause causes the drive of women to increase, the drive of men decrease. When you're no longer interested in it, fellas, what are you doing with this woman? It becomes natural to that. So that being a core foundational criteria is a bad decision, because it's like asking for a brand new car with mandatory floor mats. They all get floor mats. Why say, oh, I better get a car with some floor mats? It's irrelevant. Man is desired financially. So that's why the men are going to end up being desired by having more stuff, taking photos in front of the Porsche, taking photos in front of the 5 vehicles, taking a photo in front of the big house with the 5 vehicles in the front yard with him in front of all of that. That's how men taking photos on the yacht, having the yacht and the car in the background of the photo, you know, having a picture-in-picture where you're taking a photo of your yacht while you're standing in your backyard. These are the kind of things that people do so that they can show that they have money. And when people look at your profile, they're going to believe that you got a lot of money if you're in all of these different locations with all of these extra resources in the backgrounds of your photos. When you really catch an Uber to and from work, and that ain't really you, that's just somebody that you know, that's a place that you went to. So again, like I said a while back, we're not personifying the right things. And because we're not personifying the right things, we're not holding ourselves to the standard of the image that we're putting out on social media. Then that image that we're putting out on social media, while it might get a lot of views, it might be really good clickbait, it might attract a lot of people to our platform. A lot of that attention might be negative attention. And then that negative attention will deter positive business. Again, one of the things that men are looking for is a woman that is going to cooperate with him. And that means that he's looking for a woman that's going to be submissive. And I know women find that to be offensive, but truthfully, you can't both lead at the same time and go in separate directions. That's not going to work. Even in the tag team, one person has to start the match and then tag the other person, and then that person follows their lead. And when women select a man, like I said plenty of times on the podcast, when you select a man, you're selecting a man the same way you select a lawyer. You're paying this person to make decisions for you. When you select a man, you selected a man who's going to make decisions for you. You're supposed to be analyzing if he's qualified and capable of making the type of decisions that you would agree with. You don't get a man that doesn't make the kind of decisions that you agree with. He's supposed to be making decisions that are in your best interest. The same way if your lawyer tells you don't talk, you're supposed to shut up. The president has security guards. The president has PR teams. He actually has a team of people that tells him when he's allowed to talk, when he's not allowed to talk, and what he's allowed to talk about.